Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today with Stamping with Loretta. I have had several requests to do a video tutorial on how to make the cute little altered acrylic photo frames, and I am going to be hosting this as a swab on your paper pantry starting July 25th. So if you want to join us, please do. You're going to need an acrylic photo frame. This one came from Michael's. It measures in at 5 by 3.5. Comes in a little plastic sleeve. You don't need that. Throw that away. And it has this little piece in it. Throw that away. Okay. Now, to save a little bit of time, I have prepped a couple of things in advance. You're going to need paper, and you're going to need ink. This is just a brown Stampin' Up! Ink that's retired now. You're also going to need some stamps of your choice and some embellishments. Okay, I cut these pieces down to measure 5 by 3.5. Like, duh, right? Okay, easy. So, I sponged the edges of these, and they're going to slip in just like this. One goes here, and the other goes here, or in whatever order. Now this happens to be a double-sided piece of pattern paper that I'm using for this. Okay, so right now you're looking at it upside down. I'm going to turn it around so you can see what it's going to look like this way. Okay, move it back in my camera range. It helps to have some pop dots and some sticky strip or some adhesive that's really strong on hand. I just happen to have a little bit right outside the camera range there. This little calendar is from vippies.com. I'll put their information on my blog as well as down in the description bar below. It does have a piece of sticky strip on the back, which is great. You're going to need that. But this is a post-it note holder, so it's multifunctional. You got a calendar and you have a place to write your notes. My husband loves the one I made him, so husbands will like it. I'm simply going to take my red liner tape, my scissors, and tape this down. I might speak clearer if I took that pen out of my mouth, huh? What do you think? Okay, so there we have it. And I'm just going to place this post-it note holder directly onto the acrylic part, making sure it's fairly straight, just like that, okay? Now, we're going to pull out this little piece right here and take it out. And take the sticky strip off. And we're going to place this on here where there's just a little bit of room at the top, more room at the bottom, and just enough room for something to pull it with over here, okay? So we're going to put that back in and slide it back up underneath and pull it to about right there. Okay? We're kind of neating stuff up as we go along. This is a stamp image from Magnolia. I lost my train of thought there for a second. I'm going to sponge the edges real quick. I cut her out with the Nestabilities die, and I colored her with Copic markers. I'm using this brown ink and a sponge that I already have on hand to ink the edges. This keeps the white from being quite so stark against this pretty pattern paper. And it just makes the whole project look a little bit more put together than if you left it plain. Take the extra time, ladies and gentlemen, to finish your project and finish it well. I get tons of ideas from watching YouTube videos every day, and I just appreciate when a job is done well. Okay, now for the swap, you want to put this piece on here, but you don't necessarily have to attach it to the back. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. You can leave that part for the recipient to do so that it fits in an envelope or a small flat rate box, because this does take up a little space in a box because it's so tall and it's hard to lay it sideways without squishing it. So the best thing to do is just leave this part off and let them attach it to the back of the project. Like I said, you'll see that in just a minute. I'm just layering that on to there. Okay, I also cut this strip. This strip measures 1.5 by 5 inches, and it's going right here. Like I said, you need to finish off what you do. So this is a good point in how to do that, okay? So I'm just going to take some really good adhesive. This is just quick grip. Use it all the time. E6000, E7800 from Aleene's also works wonderfully. Use what you've got. It's my motto. And we're just going to glue this directly to the back and line it up. Push it down with our fingers. And now, this is the part I'm talking about. Oop. Yeah, she's right side up. She is going to go right here, okay? She's going to face me. And you can always put a picture back here if you want to, okay? So I'm going to take some of the same sticky stuff. Like I said, this part you can save for your hostess to do. I mean your recipient to do. And I'm going to take her and just glue her where I think she needs to be on the back. Just like that. I'm going to hold it there with my finger for just a second until she sits. And she looks like this. Okay? Alright, now I need to take a quick little break and get some flowers. You know what, gang? I'm using some I Am Roses flowers, and they're behind me, so you can hear a little rattling as I grab them. You can use as many or as few flowers and embellishments on this project as you like. If you're wondering what I'm doing, that notepad was not straight and it was bothering me. The first flower I'm going to put is going to be right here on this tab. Okay? I'm going to center it. You just need to eyeball that. It doesn't need to be perfect. I promise the recipient will love it no matter what you do. You can bling this as much as you want. Just remember, you've got to mail it. You want to keep those costs down as much as you can, obviously. I know I do. We just finished our remodel. I will be posting pictures here soon. Like I said, these are I Am Roses flowers. They're the tiny little petite flowers. I like to work in threes. I don't know why. I always have liked odd numbers for stamping projects. Heavens knows why. So I'm going to put a couple more of these on the side. Now this is just to give you an idea of how to do these. I want you to think outside the box and really give it that added personal touch and that extra bling factor. So there you have it. Here's that quick little tutorial. Okay. Not quite in camera range, ladies. I apologize. I will post still pictures after this to give you a better close-up idea of how to finish these, and I will finish this. I'm going to add some seam binding to the back here just to finish that off with some lace, maybe some bling. And if you have any questions, let me know. I will put the written instructions on my blog, which is missretta.blogspot.com. My blog information as well as my email information will be attached to this video as well. Thank you for joining me. I hope you'll give this a try. Please join us at yourpaperpantry.ning.com for fun swaps, fun ideas, great videos, a great group of people who are crafty and just fun to work with. I appreciate you joining me. Have a great day. Stay happy. Be a blessing. Bye.